combat within cities. We've lived that in Ukraine, no question about it. Maybe less so in Israel, but the level of combat, the nature of combat on the Lebanese border, how is that different than what we see in Ukraine?
Well, I think it's more comparable to the difference between what we see in Gaza. Gaza was city fighting inch by inch, block by block, house by house. Lebanon is more of a maneuver war, even though it may not look that. The Israeli army is trying to take land, and it's trying to find underground subterranean missile platforms more than they are trying to actually go against terrorists. Everybody knows that Hezbollah has lost its top 5 tiers of leadership. So it's not really an extremely effective fighting force anymore as a large organization. The great threat to Israel is those missiles. Israel wants to get its people back into the north, back to their houses, and they can't do that without taking the Hezbollah rockets. And for the most part, those rockets and missiles are south of the Litani. And so it's more of a maneuver sweep operation inside of Lebanon right now, where it was true city fighting inside of Gaza.
So, General, with that background, how do you believe the Israelis will retaliate against Iran? Because that's kind of, I think, the next step for a lot of observers.
Sure. It's actually pretty clear on how. The real question is when. I just got off of an Israeli station where we were having that conversation. They've taken off the target menu oil installations and nuclear facilities, probably for many, many good reasons, as well as political reasons to take some pressure off the Harris campaign. But that menu still has a whole lot of entrees on it. You can go against infrastructure, you can go against military targets, you can do inside of Iran, continue what you've been doing inside of Iran, which is targeted assassinations. The purpose in the mind of Netanyahu is not to defeat or destroy, but is to reestablish deterrence against Iran so that Iran knows that if it ever does attack Israel again, the pain that will be inflicted upon them will be so harsh as to deter them from doing that. That's what he's trying to do. He's not trying to take land. He's not trying to destroy. He's not trying to defeat. He simply wants to set up a deterrence structure that had held since '79 and had been breached in the last year.